Hello everyone. For this video, I'm going to be reviewing the Changeling that was made in 1980. And that one is another good one in its own way. Because it involves the spiritual world, conspiracies, murder, cash, stuff like that. And leading to one named Carmichael, so keep that in mind. But before I go into that, and the film itself, first I want to say thank you to everyone who is supporting this channel, the newcomers, and most importantly the veterans so far who are staying on this channel, and more to come. So I say thank you to all of them, and plus the viewers as well. I greatly appreciate it, because it helps me out a long way. It really does. My channel is at History Buff 2.0. I would greatly appreciate it if you sub to my channel. It would help me tremendously and reach new strides and more encourage me. It's at History Buff 2.0, and you will see a Guardians logo. Can't miss it. Also hit the notification button down below so you can see my videos first when they drop. Comment down below, share, all the good stuff. And now, my friends and ladies, let's go into the Changeling movie itself. The way it starts is tragic enough because John Russell, the main character, suffers a loss when he loses his wife and daughter in an accident. Shortly after, he moves to Seattle. It's ironic. And he gets his house from the Historical Society. But knows to him, the house has a bad history behind it, and it leads to the name Carmichael. So, once he moves in, everything's nice and dandy. He's nonchalant with it. He's also a composer. He's also teaching a class about that kind of stuff. That goes sidetracked after finding out strange occurrences. And these strange occurrences happen little by little. I know this film's older I know this film is older since it's based on the 80s. And a lot of the people won't even know what this film is. If the older crowd sticks around here, this channel, then you know what I'm talking about. Younger crowd, not so much. I'm not gonna lie about it. So basically, the first instance is where the keynote on piano plays. The door opens up where he's at, composing and everything. It opens up by himself behind him. And then there's more that lead to Joseph, the person or the child that got murdered by his father, try to reach his after John. And once he does, he reaches obstacles by the replacement Carmichael child. To help reiterate what I'm trying to say, the father killed the original son. He drowned him, in other words, because he had polio or something. I forgot what it was. And basically, he replaced him by the Senator Carmichael you see in the film. Of course, he didn't know this at all. He was innocent at the time. Even in old age, he wasn't aware of what was going on because his father didn't tell him nothing, since he was a sleazeball like that in a way. And he did it for greed. So the replacement Carmichael was in the States for a long time, and technically was cured for an illness he didn't have. And once he was 18 or 21, he basically inherited an empire. He wasn't told any of that. What happened, what his father did, and all that. So this is where John comes in. So basically, John investigates and finds a well on a different property, a lady's property and everything. And there, my friends, lies bones that laid 50 years. And hidden beneath that, there was a necklace that said Joseph on it. And I'm going to backtrack where basically a seance was held, and after that was settled and done with, John listened to the tape, and he got answers from that little by little until he dug a little bit deeper and found out what really happened. And once John found out about everything, he tried to tell the senator the first time around, but he seemed threatened. He seemed like a nut at first, a nutcase in other words. And basically, for the medallion was doing this, showing him and everything. And once the senator was up in the air, he told the pilot to call a friend of his from the police. And once he was there and everything, he threatened John, and the realtor who sold him the house lost her job at the Historical Society, and his lease got canceled on the place. So that led to opposition because the senator was worried. Long story short, basically the father's corruption was shown to the fake son through a vision after getting the medallion the same day, delivered by John, the seance tapes, and files by the city. And that's where it all went down. And I won't explain that part because I'm not going to explain that. It's too good of an ending to explain. I know the film's old. It was made in the 1980s. 1980 to be exact, but this is where the supernatural kind of stuff kicks in and everything else. Seen the film, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't seen the film and the first time hearing about this, I would recommend to see the film and see how all of you like it. It's on Peacock, and I seen it. I know this film because I seen it as a kid and everything. But it's, well, from my opinion, 10 out of 10. Original, it wasn't done, no remakes, nothing like that. It was left alone how it was, which I appreciate. The story was fantastic. The characters were spot on. The actors killed it. And I believe taught a valuable lesson. And in simple terms, exposed crime, robbery, and everything else. And most importantly, a cover-up. So that's what I got from it, and I believe Joseph, the boy, got justice at the end of the day, and he might be at peace now. Since something bad happened to the senator, the fake son of the replacement. So that's all I gotta say on that. It's a good film on its own, fantastic, and I encourage people to see it who hasn't seen it. If you have seen it, you know what I'm talking about, and if you like the film or you haven't, tell me why below in the comments. If you haven't seen it, I recommend you seeing the film. It's called The Changeling, 1980, and it's on Peacock. That's all I really gotta say about this film. Without making this video longer than it should be. So, my channel is at History Above 2.0. You can't miss it. You'll see a Guardians logo. Please hit the notification bell down below, so you can see my videos first when they drop and you're notified. Comment down below, share the video as well. And if you have anybody that likes movie reviews, please send them my way, or the viewer like yourself like what I'm doing. Please sub to my channel as well, so you can be entertained and go from there. So again, thank you for your love and support for this channel. I greatly appreciate it. May God bless you all. Stay safe. And I'll have an announcement pretty soon. And that will improve the channel and also with the numbers as well. So, and change things up, hopefully for the better. That's all I gotta say for now. Stay safe, stay healthy. May God bless you all.